The blowing of the conch shell is the call to dinner, facing the mountain to the sea, then the sunrise to the sunset. So good evening again and aloha.
Aloha.
I'd like to welcome you to the first event of this evening, the Eagle ceremony. This is Hawaii's answer to the microwave. The only difference is it cooks real slow. Going back in history, man worshipped fire. He realized that he couldn't eat the food he had in its natural state, in other words, raw. The Hawaiians had a trial and error period. Sometimes they burnt the food so bad it couldn't be eaten. This is one particular method that they perfected. This art of cooking is called kalua, which is simply digging a pit and burying it. First thing we want to do is go out and get some firewood. We prefer to use a real hardwood called kiawe. If we can't find that, we get some ironwood pine. It produces a real hard, hot fire. We'll lay the wood down in the bottom of the pit, and next we'll lay down a base course of this porous rock. This rock is called pohaku. It's a lava rock. It's been rolling in the riverbeds. As you can see, it's nice and round. If you want to try this at home, don't use the rocks you have at home. It'll heat up and crack, or heat up and explode. This one here just turns white hot. So once we lay down our base course of rock, we'll light the fire and head off into the gardens and go get some banana stumps, banana leaves, and tea leaves. The banana stumps contain a lot of water, which will help create the steaming effect you see here, and it'll also act as a thermostat. The banana leaves will be placed on the top of the pig, which will redirect the heat back down to help melt some of the fat and make the skin crispy. Finally, the tea leaves, that'll just give it a unique flavor. All the pigs okay, now, let me tell you some more. Okay, once we, hour and a half to 2 hours later, the rocks are white hot, the ashes come down, and this is the pigs, it's ready to go in. Okay? All the pigs we use here are raised commercially, so when we get them, they're already clean. There's just one type of seasoning we use, it's called pa'akai, or Hawaiian rock salt, sea salt. The salt is rubbed in the cavities of the pig, in the thick parts slits are made, and that's all we use to season it. So once the rocks are prepped, we'll smash up our banana stumps, put down our base layer, and this is where the pig will sit for the next 6 to 8 hours. Average weight before going in is about 106 to 8 pounds, and takes, like I said, 6 to 8 hours. What the guys are working with here is Hawaii's beachfront property, the sand. When we do this at home, we use the straight dirt, the earth, the lepo. It creates a better bond, but it takes 6 to 8 guys to uncover. This sand and bed sheet process, 2 guys, too easy. The size of the pit is determined by what you want to cook. You can cook beef, chicken, fish, red fruit. We even put turkeys in here during Thanksgiving. All we have today is some kalua po'a, or kalua pig, and some Hawaiian rice pudding for dessert. This particular pit here is 3.5 feet wide, 6 feet long by 3 feet deep. Okay, there's our top layer.
Next to your ice cream.
I can't see it in.
Oh, okay, that's nice. Great.
Switch spots for a minute.
I know, that's the soup. That's the soup or the sauce.
I don't know.
Wow, look at that. See that? Oh, wow.
Yeah, but these are the way you can't take it out.
Oh, there you go.
Right, and there it is. Okay, so when you see this pig on the buffet line, it won't look like this. You won't see any apples in the mouth or nothing. We'll have it shredded, and make sure you try it. It's good. It's ono. Okay? See the guys taking the rocks out with their bare hands. When we do this at home, I use tongs. Want to show the ladies, they're lovers, they got hot hands. Okay, let's give them a hand. Great job.
Wow.
Okay,
That's
so
some
this
bad
concludes
boy.
our emo ceremony. take pictures with the guys. They'd love to have you. The pig would like to have you too. He doesn't bite. If not, head across the bridge. I'll see you inside. Good evening and aloha.
Aloha.
Oh, so it
This
smells
is a
good.
video.
Eh? It smells good, eh?
I know.
Oh, it smells good.
How cool is that?